Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, guys. Hello. Let's go. Let's go. We have to make a release. We have to make a release. We have to make. We have to make a release. One second, I will be with you, huh? 1 second. Okay. I'm here. I am here. You are on a 25 stream streak. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Hello, Hulam. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Bam, bam, bam. I'm nearly there, eh? Nearly there. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello. Hello. Why? Seems that the chat is not working. Do you think that this chat app ever updates itself, or you know that I think I never updated this app? Checking for available updates. Maybe it's time to update it. Anyway, we are close to the new release, and I want to do one more checking for available updates. Checking for available updates. Let me see if we can install it again. Because I noticed that recently some stuff was not working in the chat, so it's the same. It's the same, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, it seems that the chat app is not working. Yeah, the music, I will bring it down when we switch the scene. Yeah, I cannot see the chat in the chat app. I don't know why. But anyway, pity though. Let me see if there is open in browser, if this one is working better. It's pretty much identical. It's pretty much identical. Can you type something, Hula, please? I want to see if in the browser it shows, but probably it doesn't. Probably it doesn't. Anyway, we are close to the release. I was thinking that maybe I can do one more set, right, for our caves. One more set. Because then when we close it, right? And we close it. Corridor T collapse 001. Isn't this identical to this? I think it is. So why we have two? I don't know. Slope 1I. I have these duplications? Probably because I worked on them a bit. I don't know. Fine. Now it works. Now it works. Okay, now I see it. Fantastic. YouTube and Twitch. Yes, now it works. You see that now the messages are appearing. Before they were not appearing. So now they do. Okay. I wanted to have one more room, right? But because at the moment we have a lot of slopes. We have a lot of slopes. We have some L shape. We have some T shape, right? L shape, T shape, but we miss, I mean, we have only 3 rooms. We have this one, which we use, this one, no, this one that we use as a, as a passageway, right? Because we have a new entrance now. Correct. We have this one, which is the new start. Then we have this one, which is fairly big and is not bad. Then we have this one, which is also fairly big and not bad. And then we have this one, which has the well and everything, right? Yeah. So, which is also not bad. Basically, this one allows you to go up in one direction. Yes. Yes. Now, I'm thinking, can we have another room, right? Can we have another room? Let me see in this example scene, but this example scene is not very good. This is very similar to the one they already have. If not identical. No, it's not identical actually. Actually, it's not identical. You know what? I would like to have a bigger room though. I mean, this room is already fairly big, but I was thinking if it was possible to have... I mean, you know what? Actually, this one is not bad. Actually, this one is not bad. I mean, if we take only this middle part, right? Ah, there is one piece. No. What do you mean it's one piece? There is one piece. Now, but wait a second. Why I'm deleting stuff? I should not delete stuff. I should duplicate stuff. Should not delete, I should duplicate. "90 objects? Oh my god. 90 objects. Holy shit, 90 objects. This thing is 90 objects? Wow. It is. This thing is 90 objects. I mean, it's not very clear to me why. Like every single rock is modeled separate? No, it's not. It seems there is really a lot here. 88. I think here they exaggerated a bit with the Is there an entrance? Is this an entrance? No. Ah, here. There is this entrance. Which, by the way, I assume is even not correct. Uh-oh. Because I scaled everything 1.5, if I remember right. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Now, I just don't know if it's a bit too much, right? Because this thing is... So I'm thinking if I want only 2 floors and not 3 floors, right? I mean, it's cool, but maybe it's a bit too much. And this one is a big exit. So this one needs to be readapted completely. No, it's okay. I was about to make a big mistake. Yeah, the problem is that we need the roof of this thing, right? This thing doesn't have a roof. And also it seems to be a bit too vertical, right? My fear is that this slope is too much. I don't know how the hell I can remove one floor easily. I think it's not easy at all. Or we leave it 3 floors like that. The only problem of these 3 floors, you know, is that there is not really a lot of space where you can play, right? In the sense that it's mostly an empty area, right? And it's mostly empty. So I don't know if at the end I like it as it is, right? I mean, it's not badly organized. I think it's nicely organized, right? Not complaining about that. And the problem is... this thing is not really good the way it is, because it's not, you see, it's not matching. I mean, we can make it so that somehow it matches. Vertex painting is very fun. I don't know about this guy. This part I cannot like actually. Now I think there is a bit too much compared to what it should be, right? So that I mean, I can try to keep it 3 layers, but this would be a lot because this means that this becomes how much? Like 20 meters? I don't know. I think this thing is super tall. If I go from here, right, to here, wow, it's 40 meters. It's 40 meters. Holy. 40 meters. Wow. It's 40 meters. So each floor is more than 10 vertically. That's a bit too much. I mean, I understand, but it's a bit too much. I mean, bro, 40 meters vertically. Can you imagine that? The problem is that there is not an easy way to get rid of one level, right? Because they are, I mean, I can move this up, but it would be a mess. It would be a mess. Would be a mess. Yeah. No, I did Alt H. Very bad idea. I think 40 meters is too much, guys. I don't know how to approach this. It's too complex. There are too many items, too many variables, too many everything, right? So it's messy. Not possible to have one with ruin, an old temple or something. An old temple or something. Okay. We can do that. The problem is that I cannot get myself into a place here where things are the way I want them, right? Because this thing is just too much. Understand? It's too much. Ah, crap. Right. Did a big mistake. Because I have to rotate only 90 degrees, right? If I rotate anything else that is not 90, it will not work. This thing needs to be reworked nearly completely if I want to make it functional. I think it may take more time than I was planning to spend, right? I think so. I mean, I can try, but it seems to be heavy lifting. Seems to be heavy lifting, guys, to make a completely new place. I'm just trying to close it so there is no There's no gap, but I don't know, it seems to be anyway very seems to be anyway very messy. Very, very messy. I don't know if I want to do it this way. Hello, liked. How are you? It's flying? Nice. I didn't see it though, because I was doing something else. I was trying to understand if I want to do what I'm doing, because it's anything but simple. Is anything I mean, I don't even know why I have this vertices, right? Considering that it is already fully covered, right? Now, maybe here you may say it is not. Right. And you see there are like pieces everywhere. It's kind of messy. I mean, I like this part at the top. I think it's kind of cool. There is this passageway, you know, in the middle of nothing. I think it's kind of cool, but the problem is that everything is too high, right? Everything is too high. Everything is too, I mean, this thing is 42 meters. I mean, 42 meters is insane if you think about it, right? If you think about it with so or I take everything and I or I take everything and I squeeze it down, right? But like half of it, like this, right? But I think it will be it will then look very weird, right? Because well, first of all, the texture will look weird, right? As you can see, so I will basically have to retexture everything, because consider that our character there is 2 meters, right? So this is a cube of 2 meters. So this is a cube of 2 meters by 1 by 1, right? So this is basically our character somehow, right? And as you can see, yeah, now the size is more reasonable, right? The size is more reasonable, but still. So everything looks compressed now because I compressed it, so that is why. I mean, I could do a violent trick, right? Which is basically to take every UV and scale it up, but I don't know. So I could take every UV and scale it twice on the Y. No, the opposite. Scale it 0.5 on the Y. So this will make the rocks look probably more normal and not compressed, but or not. Let me think about it 1 second. Huh? Now it is not even possible, right? It's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess, my boys. There is a guy asking weird questions like, is there a map? How do I get a mount? Where to store my stuff, you know? There is a guy that is asking weird question in game. If someone is in game, can you go in game and give him some answers? He's asking in the help channel. No, I don't think that this compression is really. I mean, in terms of result, right? In terms of vertical result, is perfect. Because now this thing looks more normal, right? And also the slope looks more normal. So I think that all in all, this is not a bad change, but right? But I will have to modify every single piece. Or we assume that all the pieces are vertically aligned, which is something that I don't think is true. And we edit them all, and we take, you know, we take freaking everything, and we scale on the Y 0.5, and we just hope for the best. And we see if that is actually, well, it's actually looking better, actually. But you get some stretching, right? But it is actually looking, yeah, like for example here, right? You get weird. You get a weird stretching. Why you get a weird stretching? Well, probably because this one was not aligned on this side. Maybe. So there are a few pieces that probably are better if not scaled. Maybe it's only that guy. Yeah, some of this seems better if not scaled, actually. I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to reach a quick win, you know, something easy, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do an easy, I don't know if I can have an easy win. I mean, 20 meters is more reasonable. I mean, it's 3 floors, so it's... Well, no, it's not 3 floors. It's 6 floors. But 40 meters was absolutely impossible, right? So 40 meters was out of question. Adapting these things will be annoying. Also because this thing is not designed to be this way. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, the shape is interesting, right? So the shape is not bad, but it's kind of not compatible with our model at the moment. And all these spikes are really, really strange, right? So they are not... The fact that it's so spiky... It's not really the best. Huh? Wait a second. Wait a second. So the question, guys, is should we do this? Should we do this or not? Should we do this or not? I mean, there is a lot of work, eh? There is a lot of work. To have this, you know, more normal. To have this more normal, there is actually quite some work. I mean, we can also leave it. I wouldn't say half done, right? But we can cut some corners, right? I mean, cutting some corners we can. Right. Problem is that
Just do it!
just do it. I mean, I'm trying, but the I mean, the everything here is very, very... I mean, as you can see, right? This thing is... This thing is not just incompatible, is super weird. It will take me hours, but I can do it. But I don't know if the best usage of our time now. So close to the release. I mean, it will be nice to have another room. I mean, that's for sure. Because with this dungeon, otherwise will be a bit empty, right? It will be a bit too similar. So having at least one room that goes up, I think would be nice. I know. I know, and I agree. I know, and I agree as well. But from here to make it reasonable, I mean, from here to make it good, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Consider we need all the upper, we need all the thing above, right? So at the moment we don't have a roof, right? And we need a roof for everything. So we have to create a giant roof. Now, the giant roof, maybe we can just, you know, punch it through. I mean, for the roof, maybe we can do this. Look, we can just... For the roof, we will do this. For the roof, It's too much. I don't know. Bro, why you have to start from 30 millions away? Yeah, it's probably too squared, but most likely. Do I have a way to see it better or not? Not really, yeah. I don't know if what I'm doing is reasonable or not. I think I had to subdivide it one more. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, huh? As usual. Ah, it's easier to do it from the top. Okay, GG. Can I pull instead of push? No? No, don't do stupid stuff like that, please. Okay. So I think we will just do something like this and we will go down and GG. And GG, boys. GG. That is what I will do. And we have our roof. And we have our roof. Now we need to see if it matches when we see it from the inside, right? So we will have to do a bit of a massaging here and there, but I think it may work. I don't know why it's so dark, but oh no, it's correct actually. Huh? What do you mean? Ah, because there is the floor. I don't know why it's so dark compared to this, right? In theory, it should be exactly the same material. Right? Yeah, it's exactly the same material. Oh wow, it's even darker. It's even darker, my boys. Well, maybe because it's rotated this way, right? If I rotate it like this, probably becomes no. It's the same. Why so dark? Why? If he's using the same material of the other pieces, right? And if I rotate it, is not, so is really the normals, but the normals I set from faces. I don't know. Anyway, in Unreal I think it would be okay. I don't know, sometimes Blender does weird stuff. Seems I cannot reset the normals properly and... Now the only problem is that this monster is 78,000 faces. Right? I mean, not the top, everything. Huh? The top is 2,000, which we can decimate, but I think the reason is that every object, right? Every object we have in the scene is actually double-faced, right? I don't know, I'm thinking that this is too much work. I'm thinking that this is too much work and I will not finish it in time. Shit. I think it's too much work. Also, I don't like it. It's too heavy. I mean, it's 78,000 polygons. It's too heavy. It's basically a bunch of random stuff put together. It's too tall. I mean, there are a number of problems, really. Everything is too heavy. Everything is too heavy. I like the idea, right? I like the idea. So if you ask me, I would like to keep it. Yes, I would like to keep it. But it is a bit of a mess as it is. I don't understand too much where this 70, I mean, these 80,000 are coming from, right? Because one piece like this is how much? Is 1.5. Yeah, because the problem is that there are many pieces, right? There are many pieces, one next to each other. For example, this one is 2,000, right? This one is another 1,300. Well, this one is pretty optimized. I mean, that's not the problem. The problem is that there are so many pieces, right? There are so many pieces. That's the problem. And this piece is all been compressed, right? And it's not that I'm scared about the 78,000 by itself, but it's also the fact that with the compression, right? For example, certain areas here got quite in trouble, right? I think that some parts look better not compressed, but I don't know. The floor is not touching. No, are you sure? No. We disconnected the floor for whatever reason. No. I guess back where it was. Let me try just to export it 1 second and see what happens, because I'm not really happy about this. It will require a lot of work to make it decent, right? I mean, at the moment it's kind of usable somehow, but he has an insane amount of excess polygons, right? Like all the ones here on the side, right, are completely useless. And there is a lot inside that is also completely useless. And there are gaps and all of that, right? Let me try just for a second to import it in Unreal and see how it looks. You know what I think is easier? Is easier if we take a cylinder, right? We take a cylinder. we so I remove all the outside. I completely remove all the outside. Yeah, that's probably what I have to do. So if I remove all the outside pieces, right, I just leave the top, the bottom, and all the pieces inside. And I remove all the sides, so all these things, and then I make a kind of a cylinder, and then I sculpt it, you know, with bumps and other stuff, and then we textured it. I think that will be like 1,000,000 times lighter, and the problem is then that we have to adapt it everywhere. I don't know. It seems that we will not be able to make it in time, guys. It's too complex. I think we will abort. Let me try to import it as it is, but I think we will abort this. I think we will abort this. Zero 2B soil mix. No. 02 soil mix is this. Wait. We don't have a 02B. Yeah, you see that our roof is kind of okay at the end. I mean, well, I mean, it's not the best, but... What? Why there is no... Ah! Crap. Yeah, because we have to do the... we have to do the vertex paint translation. You remember that? That we had a way to convert the CV into what? Oh my god, I don't remember how to do it. There was color, yeah, exactly. WB blend. So we had to apply a geometry, what was it? We had to apply a geometry node, yeah, geometry node. And the geometry node was... And the geometry node was... wait. Huh? Smooth by angle. No, no, I don't remember how to do it. We had a geometry node which was actually translating the vertex paint from this attribute to another attribute, right? If you remember, right? It was using instead of face corner, was using something else, right? But I don't remember exactly. Yeah, vertex color, there it is. Vertex color call. But why we don't have this geometry node anymore? Geometry node. I mean, why is not taking it from the scene? We only have the smooth by angle. We didn't keep it? Fuck. We didn't keep it.
Hello, world, I'm back.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Phoenix. Did I save it somewhere? Yes, I saved it, huh? We can redo it? Yeah, we can redo it. I saved it under, I remember. We saved it under local, under missions, right? And we called it Vertex Paint.
What is this? Spaghetti code?
Yeah, exactly. We did this, right? We did this. Named attribute WB blend. We did this. So we created a new geometry node. And then we did this. Named attribute. Huh? Named attribute color WD blend. Color. I don't know why I don't have it anymore, but that's it. And then we have store named attribute. Yeah. And store name attribute was taking this as a value, okay. And the name was call. And the type was color point, yeah. Color point, okay. Selection geometry, okay. So now with this, right? With this, we can apply. And in theory, our object now has, I mean, assuming that I have done it on the right. Fuck. I didn't do it on the right one. Okay, this one. So if I apply and now I go under, yeah, we have the call. Okay, so now if I export this, as room 4, and I re-import here, now we should see the green stuff. Yes, okay. So that works, which is pretty good. This works, which is pretty good. The problem I have is that a lot of this will have to be redone, right? A lot of I mean, I kind of like the room, but sorry, why this one is so white? Because it's different compared to the soil mix. It's different compared to the soil mix. But didn't we have then the same problem here? How did we solve it? Didn't we have the same problem there then? No? Yeah, I think we had the problem, but we didn't care. I think we had the problem, but we didn't care. Yeah, you see that this rock is significantly different from this rock. It's kind of strange though. We never solved this. I don't know. I think the reason is just that this material is mixing, and the mix is a bit strange though. No, I just want to that maybe I changed it because I wanted to make it lighter, and then I forgot to make it. Specular 0, roughness 0.5. Ah. Specular 0.7, roughness 0.8. This is when we did the change. I know why. This is when we did the change for the outside. We changed the specular and the roughness here, but we didn't change it in the soil mix. And the result now is that the other piece is very dark. Yeah, now is more similar, right? Now is more similar. Because we did it because the outside was looking too dark, and we changed it. Now I don't know if this is really the result that we have in game, right? I don't think so. I mean, what I've seen is that this is becoming way darker in game. I think we are in a perfect light setup, right, where the light is perfectly uniform everywhere, right, and is also very strong. But my problem is this place. 70,000 polygon. Wow. 70,000 wasted polygons. I mean, I optimized our game forever, and now, you know, I'm just saying, fuck it, this level is gonna be what it's gonna be. And I suffer a bit. Makes me suffer a bit. I mean, again, one technique would be to take all the outside, remove it, create a cylinder, and remodel it, right? And that will remove, I think, a very significant number of polygons, and it will also make it look a bit more reasonable, because at the moment I think it's looking weird. but it's not a very easy job, right? Because I will have to take all these guys, right? All these guys, and excluding the door. I don't know if it's a good idea. Guys, I think we don't have the time. If you want to make the release this weekend, we don't have the time to do this job, unfortunately. It's too much work. So for example, I take this, right? I take this. How many polygons is this? It's 10K. The problem is that there are some elements here which are kind of interesting, right? There are some elements like, for example, this guy, this round guy, right? This round guy is not just a wall, right? It's a bit more than a wall. Yeah, but you see how much duplicated stuff there is, right? So basically this is made all of, you know, pieces. There is stuff that I cannot remove. I think I give up. It's too complex. It's taking too much time, and basically from here to the release we have 1 hour left tonight, 0 tomorrow, because tomorrow unfortunately I'm not available, and then basically we are in the weekend, right? So I think we give up. I think we give up this idea. I mean, it was a kind of an interesting idea, but we don't have the time. It's impossible. It's impossible to do it. It's impossible, guys. It would take me like 6-7 hours, you know, to do it right, and it's not possible. So let's delete it. Let's just check if we can have these two. Let me just check if we can have this part correct inside the caves, right? No, this one I don't want to save, it's fine. So let's try to load the game. Don't delete it. Yeah, I have it in Blender anyway, but I don't want to do it that way. It's too much of a mess, you know? It's made of... the problem of that thing is that it's made of infinite pieces like this, right? And it's not really the way to do it. It's too messy. It's too messy. So basically, the way a circle is done, right? The way the outside is done like this, right? That is the way they did it. And it's just too much, right? It's just too much. So yeah, you see a circle at the end, right? Roughly, you see a circle. but you have all this extra stuff that is nearly double of what you need. And it's also very hard to manage, very hard to modify because it's not a wall. Plus you have maybe some gaps in between that you have to fix. So it's a freak. Plus it's a 40 meters building. I mean, he has a million problems. He's not easily fixable. I mean, it's easier if I make the outside myself, right? I make the outside myself by taking a circle, modifying a bit this, and then inside, yes, we can take, for example, the pillars, right? The pillars, we can put maybe number of pillars here, there may be another structure here. I mean, we can do that, right? But I think we have to start from scratch. We can use the pieces. We can use the architectural elements, but we cannot have the cave. We cannot have the cave as it is now. It's too messy. Okay, so what I want to see that my cave entrance, right? In my broad, what was it? Broad caves entrance. Okay. I want to see that these two pieces. Now it looks too bright. I don't know. I think because it's day. They were looking very, very dark the other day, no? Let me go night. They look super bright now. What happened? No, I mean, we changed the... I know, I mean, we changed the specular, right? I understand that. But I'm surprised that now they look, after the change, right? Now they look very, very... Yeah, they look pretty much like they look here. But yesterday was not this way, right? Yesterday we tested it, and it was not looking this way. Because it was 005, right? And it was 005, and it was 005, which makes it way darker. Because it's not taking light. Why? You crazy? Why didn't put the star next to these three files that I actually modified? Yeah, you see. But this looks way more natural. Now, yeah, it looks way more natural. But the problem was that in game, when I do it this way, it was looking so dark. It was not good. And so I changed it. Yeah. You remember that we moved, that we changed because the outside was looking bad. I mean, the entrance was looking super dark when put into next to a B. I mean, we can make two materials if we want, and one we use only for the entrance, but I think it will be bad. Pam pam param pam pam pam. And now we dropped it. I didn't pick it up. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So the fact is that depending on the I mean, you see how dark it looks? Now, if you go with a torch, right, then it starts to look okay. But it's like if the object is not taking the same light. It's very strange, though. But if I generate a dungeon, right, and I go... If I generate a dungeon with the cave's skin, right? And then I go there. I don't know exactly why it's doing this. Why so dark? Yeah. You see, the inside is fantastic. You see? Even without light. Probably because you are thinking that you are inside, and so the fact that it's so dark, it looks normal. It's very possible. I mean, we can make another texture for the outside. Because anyway, I mean, if we want, right, we can make another texture for the outside. We can make a rock something, right, bright or whatever we want to call it, that we apply only to the entrances. We have two entrances, right? Where are the entrances? Why they are not here? They're under... Cagliari. But you see that it looks perfectly fine in Unreal Editor, right? In the editor it looks okay. It's just in game that it looks so freaking dark. Not here, but I don't know if it's just because the volume. You are in Van the Doctor. What? More bigger inside than the outside. No, it's an entrance. I mean, obviously the entrance will be next to a hill or a mountain, right? No, I mean you didn't understand, Hula. It's not that I put the entrance in the in a desert, right? It will be touching a mountain. Understand? It will be touching a mountain. So for example, this one will be, I mean, you've seen it, right? I did it yesterday. So this one will be, I don't know, like that, touching this mountain. So the point is that you go inside, right? You go inside this mountain. Understand? You go inside this mountain. What really bothers me is this difference in color. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. I don't understand why this one is so dark. I mean, it's not the same color, come on. It's not the same color that we have inside. But it's the same texture, so I don't understand. And also here, right, you may say, oh, because it's upside down, whatever, because it's, you know, is. But no. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm looking at. I don't understand why here is so freaking insanely dark. I don't get it. Is the eye adaptation shit that is doing something? I don't know. I can make two materials. I mean, making two materials is anyway okay. So if we want, I can make two materials. It's a bit stupid, but at this point, you know, I can create. I will have to duplicate all three, though. I will have to duplicate soil mix. I don't even know if this one is used. Is this one used? No, this one is not used. Soil mix seems to be. So I will have to duplicate these three materials. I mean, I can do it, but it's so stupid. I will have to duplicate this, this, and this. And I will have to call it bright. And then only for the bright ones, right? we will... No. Only for the bright ones, right? We will change this. And maybe 0708 is too much, right? So maybe we go for 0507. I don't know. We may decide, we may find a kind of a middle ground. I think it should be probably 0407. I don't know. 0407. I think 07 may not be enough though. Let me just pick up this guy, otherwise we always forget to pick it up. Yeah, and we pollute the universe with with new material. And then we just say, oh, only for the entrances, right? Only for the entrances. So this one and the other one, right? For this and this. Which, by the way, here is looking okay. I don't know why in game is looking so dark. I don't understand. But anyway, only for that we do rocks bright. Right? And rocks 02 bright. Right, now the floor probably we don't need to change. No, the floor I think is fine. So now we have only the outside with a brighter texture, right? That in the editor looks a bit stupid, but in game it looks okay. I don't understand, but at this point, you know, we are finishing our time, so there's not much else I can do. So I will try to package. I think I can launch the packaging tonight so that tomorrow we have it kind of done. I mean, we didn't change the Unreal Engine version, so actually packaging should be kind of easy. We just have to check if there are on Linux some of the usual issues with some, you know, code includes or anyway. So now the outside is brighter, right? Significantly brighter. Like this. You see, it's still looking dark, but definitely better. But it's still looking dark, right? But better, definitely better. I don't understand if it's a matter of that here we are on the dark side. But you see, even if I go, maybe the top is better. I don't know. Yeah, but you still you see that it's still not. Oops. There is no gravity. There is no collision. at the moment on this piece. I mean, like, this is okay, right? But I had to make it way brighter, right? For it to actually get, and it's still looking different from this ground, but it's okay. It's another rock, so I think we can leave it like this. I mean, it's still dark, but kind of better. Yeah, and if you go with the torch, obviously it looks much better because you have the warm light. Right. Okay. Now you should not be able to see behind that, right? Okay, it's fine. So it looks like a passageway, right? It looks like a passageway, but you cannot really go because you are blocked, right? You are blocked. But this is your entrance to the dungeon. Okay, I think we can leave it this way. Let's leave it this way. I think it's fine. So only the outside has a different material, right? So that is more similar. If you look at it, right, it's more similar to the rocks that are at the back there. Okay, let's leave it like this. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, what else we want to do? We can look at the... yes, there was one... this one we wanted to see. The mechanism used to open the secret passages are gone. Well, it looks like you can use the rock themselves. Nothing happens when you use them. So first thing we have to do is to confirm the bug, right? Is to confirm the bug, because I'm not really sure that this is real. I mean, there are two people saying yes, but they probably don't know that some of those things have been moved, right? So... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. They really disappeared. What? Why? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess. They really disappeared. They really disappeared, huh? What happened? Someone deleted it? I didn't delete them. That is so weird. Huh? Do I have it already? Yes, I have it already. Wow, only 377. Wait, just let me just unload the quest. Or maybe we can even go... Now let's go production so that we are sure that... that we are in the same situation, right? So it looks like the mechanism that you use to operate the puzzle are not there anymore. Like if the gears are gone. Oh, fuck. They're really gone. They're just maybe inside the rock and you cannot see them. Or... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Maybe they were moved to another level by mistake. That seems to be very, 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 very strange. How it is possible? We should have a mechanism. Wait. That is very, very strange. Are these gears, right? Lava Cave Mech, yeah, exactly. Lava Cave Mech, reference viewer. Lava caves. So some of them are still here. Lava Cave Mech. Ah! Well, they are here, but they are not visible. What? What do you mean? Maybe they failed compilation. Wait. No, they don't fail compilation. Huh? But he lost the mesh. He lost the mesh. How did he lost it? How did he lose it? He lost the mesh. Wow. That's very strange. Also, I don't know why I'm getting this freaking thing that it never existed before. Why I'm getting this? What is this? And why this thing is not centered at all? Ah. Ah. No, this is crazy. Lava Cave Mech 10. What? Ah, Lava Cave Mech 10. No. Lava Cave Mech... Lava Cave Mech 1. Okay. Lava Cave Mac 1. Ah. Okay. Now, yeah, for some reason this thing it lost the. Just strange, huh? He lost the mesh. I don't know what happened, but he lost the mesh. Is insane. Do you have an idea what is this thing? I never seen it. Is it because I enabled something in the preview or show floor? Ah. Okay. Okay. No, that puzzled me for a very long time. Just I enabled something. Okay, so now they should be showing again. But now the question is... no, but I cannot start with the dummy database because dummy database doesn't have all the rules, right? Okay. Let's go back to the lava caves. We will have to redo that level one day. It's very, 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 very old. The geometry is very square, right? And I mean, it's still kind of an interesting level, but okay, now the gears are here at least. But if you click on it, nothing happens. Why? Ah. Uh-oh. The server crashed? Wow. The server crashed, my boys. User manager can rotate. Handle interactable window. User manager 3828. Ay, 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 ay. Can rotate. Wait. I understand. I understand. Because can rotate is assuming. Yeah. Is this? This is failing. Yeah. So yeah. So if it's not a valid PS item, we don't. I mean, this is good that I catched it because, well, it is server side, so it's fine. I could have patched it, but if this is not valid, right? If this is not valid, so if the item is not a normal item, we don't. Okay, fine. That's a good fix anyway. That's a good fix. That's a good fix. Why I want to change lava caves? I didn't do anything to lava caves. I didn't do anything to lava caves. Why you want to save lava caves? Okay, fuck. Let's do it. Didn't do anything to lava caves. Anyway. I just clicked on an item, right? I just clicked. Boys, are you alive or not? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I would be very interested to know how many fake profiles there are on socials. Because whenever we start the stream, we get a number of likes and follow by, well, follow, let's say, yeah, repost or likes by these profiles that looks completely fake. So the usual, you know, nice young girl, smiling, perfectly fit, you know, and I think the way, I mean, the reason why they do it is because then you go to their profile, you know, and they're getting clicks and stuff. And but I assume that those profiles are anyway false. I mean, they are fake, right? So probably the pictures are generated or such. And so I wonder how many fake profiles there are there. I think the majority. I think there are more fake profiles than real profiles. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Doesn't crash anymore, at least. Okay. Now it seems that it's doing something. Not that easy to see, huh? He moved it. It is moving this one up, and this one is moving this one down. You see? Then I have no idea about these ones. Yeah, it's moving that one up. I think they are working. It's just that they were not visible anymore for whatever reason. They were not visible anymore for whatever reason. Now, let me say that this position is really bad. I mean, it would be so much easier if you could see the rocks, right? While clicking on these things. But this means changing the geometry again. We don't have the time to do it. But at least we fixed, right? At least we fixed the... this one is fixed pending release. Missing hotspots for no, this one we already discussed, but no one answered. Yeah, unfortunately. Interrupting process to cut blue shan crashes the server. When I cut blue shan flowers and interrupt the process by trying to combine it with a mug of hot water before the cutting process is done, the server crashes. Interesting. Add blue shan. Use preparation table with knife. Process ongoing. Add hot water. Combine. Remove stack. Crash. Wow, that's a complex one. We can try. We can try, my boys. And we can try, my boys. Guys, can you say something in the chat? Like, hello or no, I'm not here. So, we need a preparation table. And we need a knife. In our hand. And we need what? The blue shan flower. Blue shan flower. Blue shan flower. Okay. We put it in. We put it in. Okay. And then we do what? And then we use. And then we add what? We add hot water. Yeah, but hot water is not hot water. It's hot water bucket or something. Ah, shit. It's not hot water. It's hot water pouch, maybe. Fuck. Is a mug of hot water or pot of hot water. He didn't specify which one, so we don't know. Okay, I add this and I combine. You stop working. The server did not crash. The server did not crash. Maybe it's not the mug of hot water, but it's something else. It's the pot of hot water. Cannot reproduce this bug. You start to work on one blue sunflower. Okay. Pot of hot water. Combine. No. Cannot reproduce this. I cannot reproduce this. I don't know if he has any I cannot reproduce this at the moment. I tried. Remove and stack. Wait. Add hot water. Combine. Remove and stack. Okay, wait. Wait. So we use. Then we add this. Then we combine. Then we remove and take and stack. No, it didn't crash. It didn't crash. It didn't crash. No, I don't know. You're still alive? Good, Ulla. Good. No, I cannot reproduce this bug, so I have no idea. Cannot reproduce it. Let me see if there are other bugs. That maybe we can look at. If not, I think I can start I can launch the packaging. I will have to launch the relight. I can do that tonight, right? I can leave the PC on and... Spider 6 Spiker Silk Gloves. Yeah, that's the randomization. Yeah, I should remove it actually. This I should really remove it, the compass from the Arcana chest. I think it makes no sense, I should remove it. It should only be acquired through the quest. Loot rules. Loot rules. Loot rules. Arcana chest. Arcana chest is not in loot rules. It's not in loot rules. Is under math scripts then? It's not. Okay. Let's search this one. Yeah, we should remove it. We should remove it. It's a good suggestion. Item stats. Treasure chest, random loot. Treasure chest, random loot. We want to... No. One 101, 102. Wait, loot rules. 101, 102. 101. Okay, removed. Okay, we removed the compass from the... Yes, this was added before the quest existed as a temporary solution. Yeah, I removed it. Is good. Is a good catch actually. Is a good catch. Okay, guys. I think that's all. I think that's all. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna launch the relight of everything and. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh wow, it crashed now actually. When I picked up the preparation table. Wait. It crashed now actually. Error container number 0. Add item preparation tables lot -1. Error container number 0. This is a server-side bug, so in theory, But it's not an error though. Container now clear item list without delete. This function should be used only when the container is picked up by the player and all the items are already transferred to the inventory. Do not use in other cases. Well, actually, yes, the container was empty, right? The only, yeah, with zero, yeah, exactly, with 0 items. So it's correct that is saying 0 items, right? And the item list is empty, but then it crashed when we send the invent. Well, this is very weird. So we have a weird pointer to an item. PS server char 508. So one of these items get name or whatever is actually invalid. We will have to investigate this more because this actually crashes the server. But I think I have to go, so I will launch the relight. I don't think we have to do anything else, right? No, I don't think we have to do anything else. I think I will launch the relight of everything and because we changed some areas like Idla, you know, there are some new buildings, the new shop, that thing. So Idla for sure. I think we did also some other changes, but I have to think which ones. So we added a new cave entrance at open item. We fixed the candle. Well, we fixed the candle. Idla lava caves. So we fixed the mechanism in the lava cave. We added the warehouse for Journey, and we added the carpenter shop for Hamel. Then what else? Admin manager. What did we do here? I just removed something obsolete. That's not important. Well, we added some stuff, but that's not really for the players actually. We fixed a crash here, but it's okay. Okay, fine. Okay, that's pretty much it. 34 files, okay. We also, well, yeah, very small improvement is fine. Okay, I'm going to check it in like this. So now it's checked in. I will get all the files. So I will restore all the maps. And then I will open up my editor and I will launch a relight of everything. And so tomorrow morning, right, this will be completed, which is nice. Which is very nice. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. And also remember, our game can be played right now. You can click on download now and download it for Windows, Linux and Mac. If you want to become a Patreon, that's also a great idea. If you want to subscribe, remember you can subscribe with Prime and it's free. So bye bye. I will see you Saturday afternoon, and I think will be a bit earlier because then I have to go, so it will maybe Saturday around 3 p.m. or something like that. Okay, bye.